Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. I got a lot of discussion in this group about heart palpitations, and I heard someone talking about waking in the middle of the night with anxiety the other day. So I thought, I know how to manage that. I have been through both of those things myself. So I wanted to discuss with you guys and help you with this if it's something that you suffer with, because it is so stressful. So I used to lay down in bed, and within 10 minutes to half an hour, sometimes an hour, my heart would start racing, and I did not know what it was. And I would tell the doctor, and they go, you're depressed, you've got anxiety, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but I'm not feeling anxious. I'm trying to go to bed, trying to rest, go to sleep, and it just starts happening. And there were times where I'd be asleep, not dreaming about anything bad or any, monsters or anything like that, no nightmares, and I would wake up and my heart would be racing and I would have this wave of anxiety. So it took me a long time to realize what it was. I've never found out through doctors or any professional what it was. I did my research, I worked out how the body works, and I realized what it was. So when you have a body that's in the correct state and not in dis-ease, as we say, you'll produce cortisol in the morning. So when you'll produce melatonin at night to go to sleep, and the cortisol should be the lowest at midnight, and it should start to build up in the morning. So that's your energy when you wake up. If you don't have energy when you wake up, you feel like you haven't slept, you're not producing cortisol. If you are going to sleep at night or trying to go to sleep at night and you're laying there awake and you're getting heart palpitations, or even if you don't have heart palpitations, you're laying awake and you can't go to sleep till 2 or 3 a.m., you're possibly producing cortisol at that time. So you know how when you feel really tired at 3 p.m. you could just go to sleep, and you think, I'm not going to go to sleep right now because I won't sleep at night. You get into bed at night and you're exhausted, but you can't sleep. You're producing your cortisol at that time. So what this means is your whole hormone production is out of whack. So you possibly have too much estrogen, your adrenals are overworked and overstressed. So when you're producing hormones at the wrong time of day, we need to try and get that back, which means we need to de-stress our body and come back into a calm state. Easier said than done, right? We all have different stresses in our life, whether it be our jobs, our children, our marriage, something that's happened in the past, some trauma, anything can be stressing us. It's how we react, respond, and manage it that is how our body reacts and responds. So if you're somebody who doesn't deal with stress and you push it to the side, doesn't mean because you're not feeling it, doesn't mean you're dealing with it. It means you're dealing with it internally, but maybe not up here. Your body is going, I can't handle this, I'm freaking out, she's not dealing with this, he's not dealing with this, and it's causing like a whole lot of hormones in the wrong areas, the wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. So when you start to go to bed and you lay down and you're trying to relax, and you get that surge of cortisol or adrenaline or whatever it is, it's going through your body, and everything, all your blood has to pass through your liver and through your heart. So you're producing it, it's going through your liver. Now, when you have a congested liver and it's overburdened, you've got a lot of toxins, you're putting the wrong food into it, you may have reduced your toxins and your food, but you're still stressed. You're not working on the emotional. You've got deep, heavy metal in your body. It could be so many things. So your body, it's going through, your blood's going through that liver, and then it's coming out of the liver to go to the heart, thick and kind of what they call dirty blood syndrome. So it's going out of the liver and coming up to the heart, and your heart's like pounding, trying to pump it back through your body and oxygenate it and all of those things. And then if you're waking up and it's giving you anxiety, you're waking up with anxiety. It's that release of hormones too much at the wrong time, and that can also cause anxiety. I hope that it's a very basic way of saying it without going too technical and when's this produced and what hormone. It's as basic as I can get it so you'll understand what I'm saying. But if you understand, let me know. If you get this, let me know. Put it in the comments. Like this post. I want to know. This is a really important topic because this is something that it took me a long time to get rid of. Only, doing the right things helped me. It was over a long period of time where I finally started to go to bed and go to sleep, because for 2 years it became a source of anxiety for me to go to bed, because I'd be going to bed and I'm thinking, my heart's going to start pounding any minute now, and you're waiting for it. Sometimes the products I was taking, so I'd take something during the day and then my body's trying to process it when I go to bed, and that would cause worse heart palpitations. So it may not have happened every night, but I could put it down to, I tried this new product today. One time it was vitamin C, another time it was my progesterone cream. My body was trying to process all this stuff, and and the liver was overburdened. So this is why I always talk about the liver, because things have to pass through it. Everything has to pass through. So, put something in the comments and let me know if you have suffered with this, if you can't find any answers. But there are 2 answers that I have for you in this, or 3 answers that I have for you to help manage this. I wrote 3 books about it. So one is reducing your toxins. That's super important. It's not spoken about in the medical community ever. It is very important to get your liver working properly. I have written a book on how to reduce your toxins and the products that you can use. So I have a DIY recipe book, and it's got ways of reducing your toxins in there. How you breathe affects how you sleep. I have a conscious breathing ebook. They're only short books. They're things that with activities in it. It's why you're not sleeping, how to get to sleep, and getting better sleep book. My 3 ebooks are going to help you reduce these issues. So simple. You can get a package. You can get a discount if you get the whole 3. But it's very, very low cost for something that took me a long time to work out. You're using all my knowledge and all the things that I did to help yourself with this. Even if you're not sleeping, there's many reasons why you're not sleeping, but I can guarantee a lot of it is stress and cortisol levels. So the breathing is going to help the sleep is going to help the breathing. It's going to work together. So those 3 ebooks are very important for you to have a look at. Very economical, and you're going to get a lot of good information to help you get to sleep and manage your sleep and your breathing, because I guarantee if you're in this group and you're really sick, you're not breathing effectively. We don't even think about it. We don't even think about how we breathe, because we do it without even knowing. We breathe every day. It's a natural thing to do, but it becomes unnatural the way we do it because our bodies are in a stress state. When your body's in a stress state, you're probably doing it wrong. And there's one way to find out if you are, and that is through a little bit of research. So have a little look at my book, ebooks, and see if you can help yourself through that. It's a really, really simple way, but pop in the comments what you think, because I see a lot of comments about this and a lot of posts, and people are asking about it. I'm wondering why you're posting about it when you can actually find the answers in a very simple ebook. You've got some information from someone who has overcome it. It's handed to you on a platter. So have a look. It's so simple. Have a look at what I did. I've done it all, and I'm here to help you with that. Like, it took me a long time to work it out. You could work it out in a matter of an hour. you every night you'll have to work on a few little things or whatever, but the information is right there for you. You don't have to troll through the internet. You don't have to spend the energy, because I know you probably don't have any energy. I know I didn't really have the energy to do it when I was doing it, because I was awake and waking up with no energy at all. Even when I started to get a bit of sleep, I still woke up with no energy, and I didn't know why, and nobody could tell me why. So it's because you're not producing cortisol in the morning. So have a look at my ebooks. It's something that you can do that's so simple, that is going to help change a lot of things for you. And when you change one thing, it can be a stepping stone for another, and it can be a domino effect. You can start to change things really simply, really easily, and it can help change a lot going on in your body. So I'll pop the link to my ebooks in the comments, in the post of this live. So have a little look, and it'd be something that you could do that's so simple to help your healing process. I hope that the information I've provided you has helped, because we all want to know why we're not sleeping. We want to know why we get this or why we get that. And we don't want to be blamed. It's nothing you've done wrong. It's not anxiety or depression or anything that you've been told it is. And there isn't a pill for it. You can take a pill that might manage things, the symptom of it, but it's not going to get rid of the cause. It's not going to get rid of why you are having this issue. So let's get to the cause. Let's get to the reason why, and let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it for you so you can get some really good sleep. I know what it's like to not sleep. It took me years. I don't even know how I function, and I don't know how you guys do it. You're amazing. And I hope that anything I've said in this video has helped you. So best of luck, and ask any questions that you like in the comments.